Hello and welcome to another customer self-service video. In this video, we're actually going to be seeing SAP Ariba Sourcing, specifically the new feature for Dutch reverse auctions in guided sourcing. So we strongly advise for you to review previously the demonstration in guided sourcing, the other customer self-service video that we've got out there. And also the video that we published on guided sourcing English reverse auctions, so you can see most of the overall features regarding auctions. There's another video that you could actually see that is called Comparison of Reverse Auction Formats, where you would have more information specifically on the types of auctions related to this video for Dutch auctions. So as we stated in the video regarding English reverse auctions, they were both released in November 2021 within this specific release, and you can see the feature ID there. You can now create Dutch reverse auctions from the guided sourcing interface and monitor and award them. You now have a new template available for this specific type of auctions, and a site must be enabled for guided sourcing in order to use this new feature. So if you're familiar with the auction types that we've got in SAP Ariba Sourcing, you would know that the actual Dutch format for our reverse auctions is the most aggressive type of auction, where you would start with a really low price and the system would automatically be just moving the price up in specific time increments, and the first supplier that would actually accept one of the bids would be the supplier that would have the auction awarded. So we would actually advise to use this specific type of auctions whenever we've got a big range of different bids from our suppliers, or whenever we want a more radical approach and outcome from the format. As we said, this is the most aggressive type of auction that we've got within the site. So now I'm going to be showing you how it would look like within the system. So if you watch the videos that we advise you to review at the beginning of this one, you would notice that the creation process is really similar to that of any other type of event within guided sourcing, and it's exactly the same procedure if you want to create a reverse English auction. So for this example, we would be creating this specific auction as a single event. The only difference with the creation of an English auction is that we would be selecting the other template that's available specifically for Dutch reverse auctions, as we mentioned previously in the video. So we would actually select this one, we would fill out every detail that's necessary and just go ahead and create this actual event. Now we're at the draft screen for our Dutch auction. For this specific example, we're going to be sourcing computer mouse. And then we've got the timing rules, and specifically these timing rules are really important because this is going to set the time for the different lots, but this specific rule is the most important for the format that we are managing here in this example for Dutch auctions. Therefore, whenever we start with a low price, we will set this interval for 30 seconds, and every 30 seconds we're going to be increasing the price with a selected interval that we set in the line item itself. Then when we invite the suppliers, it's exactly the same. And whenever we are creating and editing our items, we would actually need to set the price increment that we would be expecting between each one of the time intervals. So once we select that, we are able to review all of the decisions that we've taken, creating our items and inviting our suppliers, and then we are able to publish our event. So now our Dutch auction is published. As you can see, we've set the time for 10 minutes for each one of the lots, and we've invited for the suppliers, and then what we decided was that every 30 seconds the price was going to be altered. So now we're going to enter to our bid console. There is this specific new feature that we've got for these types of events. We can see exactly the time, but here the lot is going to be closed whenever one of our invited suppliers actually accepts one of our bids for the one of the items. So I'm gonna just act as one of our suppliers first to see how not only the time is gonna be altered during these time increments that we've set for our event, but also how this event is going to be closed whenever we actually accept the bid for our line item. So I'm just going to move quickly through these screens and accept the lots that I'm participating in. Therefore, now I can see which one of the lots are scheduled open. And as you can see, we've got the time adjustment interval that the supplier is able to see. And now we've got the price just moving up every 30 seconds as we've set this example. So I'm going to just wait for 4 seconds now so we can see how this item's price is moving with the time intervals specifically. And we can see all of the different values that the price has gotten. And these are the different intervals that this specific item has undergone. So I'm going to just submit the acceptance and just finish and close that specific lot so we can move on with this example. So now that our event is closed and we've received actual bids for one of our items, I would like to award this event. So we can check the bid console and just figure out which ones of these specific scenarios got some actual bids here. As you can see, this graph is not going to be as interesting as the graph that we saw in the English reverse auctions, but we're going to have this information and we're going to have this action on awarding events specifically there, so we can actually just go ahead and do that. Once we award the event, we would want to select one of the scenarios that we've got on the best bid and just award it to our supplier. So I'm going to just click award and confirm the award here. Thank you for watching our video on how to create Dutch reverse auctions in the guided sourcing interface. If you've got any questions, we invite you to enter to SAP Ariba Connect or contact your account executive. Thank you very much.